Hi everybody, welcome back to the next portion of our program, which we break down just some of the many lies that she's posted and told. There's a lot, but like everything else here, apparently has been a lot. Before we go forward, I just want to clarify something about the previous segment. Um, it's not a crime to post, NSFW pictures or anything else like that. This isn't about that. It's about the fact that somebody's out here talking about they're going to be an industrial portfolio model, some garbage, and then like on food they're out there posting trash. Do you see like real professional models do anything like that? I don't. I don't think so. So I just wanted to clarify that for the record. Like people have the right to sell their pictures and do whatever they want to do. That's their business. But here, they don't walk around talking about how they're better than somebody else or a model. So with that being said, we will go right into the lies portion of the program. Well, this is from that same post back in March, that she's conveniently deleted as usual. Instead of making it about herself, she's trying to blame other people for doing the same thing. This is not even relevant. However, if we will look at this portion of her own post. Have I ever been a bitch to anyone or ever attacked anyone in a status? It's so rare that back in 2008, okay, we just loaded screenshots of you bullying people or being a bitch in a status from the past year or two. This is a classic, yet another classic victim move. Just because you delete it doesn't mean it goes away. So, like, that's 2008. She's saying she's never done this. She's never done this before. She's telling us that she's never done this, except these couple times. Okay, but we just, in the previous segment about the bullying and the status, we have proof of her doing it. So, just more lies from Krissy. But if you notice, like, it goes, like, she gets into these fights with people, and, once again here, me and this one girl who's still on here, you can pretty much figure out who this is. It's not really that hard. She was friends with her boyfriend, and she got jealous because everybody gets jealous of Krissy. You've seen this over and over again now. Everybody's jealous of her because she's so pretty. Yeah, no, not really. So, of course, she's even admitting to sticking herself into other people's relationships. Like, I don't know how much more proof you want of what she does. Like, she even admits it herself. So, whatever. And once again, look at this. Now, you see this? This is a fake Kristen fake Facebook profile. You can see there's same little clique of foobar people. Hey, Carl, what's up? We got him on her fake Facebook because her name is spelled differently. Like, we won't notice this, But she's Spanish, and slash Puerto Rican, which is one word magically all of a sudden. I don't know if she's ever cooked anything in her life, but we'll see about that. But you see, she makes fake Facebook profiles to hide herself. And of course, we go back to this, of course, and yet another fake Facebook profile, no relationship to show because she's not married. I wonder why people think that she's not married. She does nothing to stop this. Of course, it's all foo, because that doesn't matter. And there's her hubby. So let me get this straight. No relationship to show. Hubby, we got you. And here we go. Let's see what else is in this post. She lied about her age. Whatever. Everybody does that on food. It's not really a big deal. Contest. And she made admitting to making fake profiles. I made an account for my husband and I had a computer inside with pictures of me and my daughter. You never had no pictures of yourself other than me and your daughter? okay, whatever. And she has posted her ID, which I know I have that. I'm not going to put it out there. I think that's a bit much. So I'm showing some restraint out here. Y'all should be proud. But she has done this. So we have to, mix in the truth with the lie here. So yeah, she does live in Florida. Well, I'd like to see the proof of her actually being attacked racially, even though in a previous segment we've shown that she associates with racists. So we're racist and misogynist. So yeah, whatever. Once again, more about Krissy and her big nose. I didn't really even care about her nose, so I would not a judge of that. Victim, victim, victim. Yeah. Yeah, no, Perez is her last name, I guess. And let's see. You know, this is Krissy. This is Krissy. Look. That's what she used to look like under Kiwi Star. Look, more pics of me under Kiwi Star. But the thing is that this is a fake profile she made of herself. So she makes fake profiles of herself. She admitted it, and we found the proof. This is Kiwi Girl. Kiwigirl. Do a foobar search, you will see it. In that search, you will see also the link to her original profile, which is in the 40,000 series, that she referred. So she made a fake referral of herself. And that's real nice. That's about 12 years old too. More lies. But actually, look at this fake account. Krissy, can you explain this? Can you explain this, Krissy? It looks like you made a fake account of yourself to get the sale. Anne pointed this out, that before they made the changes to that, she's not a first timer on here, but magically these little green picture boxes, and it's a new profile she made to save on some credits. So yeah, that was right after the previous incident with Anne and Instagram. So yeah, look at that, more lies and fake accounts. Yes, this is the beginning of that blog I've been posting a lot about. The actual date of it was the Status Wars of Bullying and Stalking. This was back on March 13th. This is where all the excerpts you've seen come from this blog. So yeah, so I think I provoked her. I think I had a happy hour or something, and she lost her shit. So but this is back in March. So for the record, this was the last thing she was ever going to say about it. Like, she just can't stop. She's always trying to get the last word on you. And like, again, back in March. Now March is their final word. So you can see how that worked out, can't you? So this screenshot here is once again of that blog, the same blog from March, and you see that her husband pays her bills, but whenever one says she ever had a man pay her bills, but we've already proven that to be a lie by her 2007-2006 screenshot, and who knows, how many others over the years, in private, of course, because she's not completely dumb. She knows if she puts stuff out there now, it's going to get taken because of all the enemies she's made, because of all the crazy she's done. Once again, like, here is that screenshot of her actually, basically doing a victim sympathy status for her bills. If you want to donate anything, this is her asking for other people to pay her bills. So once again, she's been proven a liar. And then here we go. Admitting to bullying people after she said she didn't do it since 2008. This is about me, actually. So that's nice, isn't it? This is not amusing for me. I want everybody to understand that I don't take any kind of pleasure out of this. Actually, I kind of feel nothing, actually. It's been a nuisance for me for a while now. And that's why it's progressed to this point. I'm tired of dealing with it. But she's not going away. She's just getting more and more brazen. And people need to be aware of what she really is before she starts hurting more girls, affecting more relationships with males. trying to get involved with companies. Like, people need to be aware that this career person does not deserve any of that. And I want to know who these people are. How are things really? Because we're about to, we've shown quite a bit so far. Understanding and forgiveness. Yeah, it's understanding and forgiveness because you want it to go away. You just legitimately want it to go away. Because you don't want to be exposed for what you do. That's what the guilty people always do. So, real life spouses. No, she does. She is married. She hasn't lied about that. Like, so, the only time she's lied is that if she said she wasn't, which apparently, as we've proven previously, she has. So, there's that. And now this is where she goes into the situation of, we're at a stage where I don't want to know. We want to experience things. So this is like, basically what the bottom of this is that they're trying to talk about being a swinger. How can you go from your husband not being around to showing up every now and then to wanting to be a swinger, and all of a sudden you've been a new guy and your husband has disappeared and it's complicated? How do you manage to do that in a period of 6 months? How does that happen? How does that happen? It can't happen in reality because it's all lies. And here's some more. Let's just forget about everything because, people found humor in taking down people in blogs. It's not that kind of a place anymore. Well, I don't know. This isn't funny to me. This is serious. Like, we have a joke here and there, but it's not. Overall, it's pretty bad. It's pretty sick that I have to sit here and do this. Like, I just want to let you know that. So, but it's what I do when I choose to do it, and I'm not saying that, it's bad for me, but somebody's got to do it because nobody else has any balls. So, negativity every day. Negativity. Okay. You're going to end this blog and hang on to every word. You're right, because we have to keep your contradictions and lies. Allow me to just live my life. We've done enough to her over the years. Yeah, because you want it to go away. Again, guilty people just want things to disappear. And you're trying to tell me what to do with my own shit. You know what? Fuck you. I'm going to do what I want. Thanks. Like, this is stuff that, this is to me, like, that's nice. I disregard your compliments because it's just basically your way of putting out there publicly that you look, I tried. No, not really. You will not hear another word from me or reaction. I'm going to act as if you never existed, except when you go run to admin and have status after status after status deleted. But then, I'm not going to know that you exist. Or send people in to try to get information or to set people up, like we've already proven that you do. But you're going to pretend she doesn't exist. You're going to pretend I don't exist. But you sure got a lot of minions out there that are mindless trolls, that NPCs that sure know how to follow you, right? Okay. So that's another lie. Like, it just keeps on going. And of course, there's no need for negative statuses, negative blogs. No need to follow my friends' pages and comment their status because I have blogs. No need to make troll accounts. I don't make troll accounts. I just do it myself. I don't care. Now, message her family. Personally, I didn't do that. Like, that's a bit much for me. So, unhealthy obsession is your hatred. I am a hateful person. I'm not obsessed. I just want this to be over. I want everybody to see what you are, soak it in, and for this to be over, so you can stop lying to people, because you're hurting people, and that's not cool. So I'm done. I'm done with it to be done with it. So am I. So am I. And then here's some more of her lovely statuses. So you can take this in for what you want it to be. You don't do drugs, but you're begging for coke in a status, like, okay, whatever. You can't take prescription pills because of epilepsy, but you take massive amounts of diet pills that put you in the hospital. Okay. Let's see. Sick of being looked at like some monster. You know, I guess that depends on your point of view, doesn't it? No ill feelings toward anyone. I just want it to be stopped. Of course you want it to be stopped, because you're guilty and you don't want people to know. At least publicly, because privately you do the worst. Probably things that we don't even know. But yeah. And here we go again. Fake profile of me. The rumors and lies. No, you see, we're not making up any rumors here. We actually have screenshot proof of things. Like, I'm not making this stuff up. This is your own words and your own actions. Like, if you want to think this is a bullying video, then that's on you, but I'm just taking your own words and actions and telling people what it means. This isn't me attacking anybody. This is me explaining what's going on. So, whatever. She was approved. Actually, people did think she was fake. That's correct. She did wear wigs earlier in her bar career. No, her breasts were fake, and then she did have them removed. She does only have one kid. I don't know about any of this. I don't think that's true either. My default was my primary picture. Whatever. Okay. Whatever. We don't care about your never-ending sob story about 10 years ago with your dying love for your husband and all this stuff. So here's another one. Remember now, she hasn't bullied anyone in a status or a comment since 2008, 2012. That one person, but this is like from the past year. Like, and she uploads this herself. Like, you can't go making it up, but. Never once had anyone but my husband pay my bills, yet we've proven this now time and time again that she has. And she's asked for donations, and that's what people used to do on CT. So, yeah. Back to these Monster High doll nonsense again. So, but she doesn't attack anybody. So, Okay. Because this is, once again, this is what she looked like when we were on Lost Cherry and Cherry Tap. 2006. Her. This is what Kiwi Star was. I don't know where this short nappy curly hair she had with holding her kid picture came from, but that wasn't on film. Not that I'm aware of. And of course, more lies. With another one of her never-ending career changes. It's a burlesque dancer. So yeah. Oh, and who could forget this from last Christmas? Remember she was working on talking about getting a job as a table busser for Christmas money. Right. Okay. No, we never saw a check, an uniform, work picture, or anything else, but yeah. Okay. We believe you. So as we continue here, we see that we have another screenshot. So she did have her boobs done originally, like we showed you with Kiwi Star, and she did have them removed. So that's actually accurate. We have to keep the truth in here to expose the lies. How much she paid for them, I don't know. And I know down there in South Florida, they have a lot of off-the-grid plastic surgeons, so I could probably explain a bunch. This is just somebody's opinion. So she called herself a ballerina, but she's taken one ballerina class. One ballet class has slippers from Walmart that aren't even ballet shoes, and her toes look awful nice for somebody that is a ballerina. Just saying, that's another lie. So this is the best. This sums it up pretty well. Like, she will go jogging tomorrow and say she's a runner. Change the tire and she's a mechanic. A DJ, a personal trainer, rocker chick, like bus girl, whatever else. Yeah, so these are all lies. Just lies. Lies for trendy attention. Publicly. In private, got a glimpse of that monster in private. Then sending her naked pictures to people again in private, of course. Just like that audio recording we played previously, those kind of things. This is multiple people now. So you have to span this out over 10 years, 12 years. You get the picture. You know, once again, she copies people left and right. That's a big thing with the women. She'll take like somebody's nails and then take somebody else's hairstyle, take somebody else's makeup, and kind of like be like a Mr. Potato Head of like a woman, and just kind of fuse it together and take the best parts of other people and try to make it her own. It winds up looking like a clusterfuck. But you know, you see it yourself every day. This is the infamous guy, Alex. He's not even active on Food, but you'll hear her complain about him and blame him for things on here and whatever else. So, once again, another girl jealous of Krissy. Another one. Like, everybody's jealous of her, so, you know. Spreading rumors, of course, you know, this is Alex's opinion of it at the moment. This is rather recent, within the past month or so. He doesn't care anymore. And of course, you know, I remember now we'll see this in the ending, where she does explain this to me that, you know, it's his fault. This is his response to that. But yeah. So, more lies behind the scenes, of course. And then Moni, this is Moni, she had no idea that she had a kid or was married until like 2 years ago. My kid is 13. 12 or 13, you know? Okay. So, if that's what you want to do. This is a threat to my wifey that formal notice, if the harassment does not stop, she's going to press charges. Okay. That's nice. I'm not exactly a rookie to that either. So, as we continue, this is about Anastar. Anastar did get kind of caught watching her on Instagram. Let's be real, Ann. Where are these screenshots? This is the next part. Where are these screenshots that were sent to her husband and her father-in-law in Brazil? Now, I know where these accounts are. Okay, I didn't do this. Where is this proof that it happened? Like, where is this? Another victim stuff or whatever, but she has proof. Okay. Messages and threats. Yeah, okay, whatever. So, welcome to the internet, Krissy. You can't have a safe space in the internet when you put yourself out there like that. The more you put yourself out online, the more you're going to get back. I know from experience. Okay, so let's leave it there. Screenshots back to being sent to my family in the morning. Well, who is this? Grow up, Snowflake. Yeah, that's about. You should grow up, Snowflake. Whatever victim, you know, you always stick up for people, but you know, in public you do, maybe. Not in private, that's for damn sure. Things in the heat of the moment. No, in the heat of the moment, people usually say what they really feel. Hate to break that reality to you. This is her babbling December shoutbox to Brandy. You know, because she's jealous because she married somebody like 8 years ago. Who was really popular at the time, you know, Davey. Davey is one of the actually only guys in here I have any kind of respect for, so, you know, he had fun with it. It was a fun time for them, but there was no reason for anybody to be jealous of that, because, like, but once again, everybody's jealous of Krissy, you know, because she's so perfect. All this nonsense about, you know, whatever else. To question my love for her husband isn't something a friend does. You know what? A real friend would. If you see you're out there drooling over people and lying to other people over the years about being married or not, yeah, A real friend would ask a question. I'm just saying. Um, but yeah, this is basically her being a victim. Then turning around on what Brandy does and did back in the day. Once again, she makes up this victim, and then she goes into this, this is what you did. This is what your fault. Like, okay, but you're a victim, then you blame people. Now, she blames Brandy for sending the screenshots to her husband on Facebook. She blames Brandy for it here. And then there's the word bully again. Bully. Because she doesn't bully. Don't bully in stats. But, we've proven her to be a bully. So, see, the thing about me is, like, I don't say I'm not. If I'm tormenting somebody, I'm gonna straight tell you. I'll make a public service announcement. I don't care. I don't have any feelings about it. I don't go around pretending to be a good person. Like, that's just how it is. It's always been that way, Neither does Brandy. She doesn't do that either. If she's gonna fuck with somebody, it's gonna be out there. That's just how we are. Like it or not, leave it or not, whatever. But we don't do, publicly say we're good people, and that we don't do that, and then in private we get you. So more babbling. All this being sick stuff. We got an infection in her boob or whatever happened. I don't know. So, whatever. You take it how it is, but don't be public about being a good person and a victim, and then do terrible things and then apologize and then hope it goes away, because it doesn't. And then here we go again with this whole sending the pictures to her family stuff. And of course, Mrs. Ann, this is what she does. She won't apologize for it, and she'll stand by it at least. So this is Ann's response to her just being all over somebody else. Like, surprise, surprise. But she also accused Ann of doing that. So if she had proof of who did it, why are you now accusing two people? Okay, and it's funny because at the time of this, Ann and Brandy were not even friends. So now you're just gonna blame everybody that you fight with that they're the one that did it. Okay, I got you. This is Ann and Krissy on Instagram. Talking about stalking, because Krissy did catch Ann on her viewers. Sloppy Ann, but it's okay. Stalked me for years, and my husband and father and mother-in-law and everybody, because that's what everybody has time to do in their life. She's lying. Now, you're not the one who sent out screenshots. And this conversation goes on. Whoever told her Ann did it was full of shit. And Brandy didn't do it either, because if Brandy could, she would have. At least she admits it. So now she's blaming Ann on Instagram about, remember this picture about, this is her I'm being terrorized and bullying picture time. So, like the little nerd victim picture she tried to put out there. Clever. It's easy to expose, but it's clever. So now she's blaming Ann. Like, she just blamed Brandy for it, not even a couple screenshots ago. And here we go again. This is actually accurate. Well, then she'll just let it go. I thought it was you. If you have proof and know who's doing it, then why are you blaming everybody else? Like, because you're lying. Because you don't have proof and you're just making this up. This is more drama. You're going to press charges against her too. It's all drama. It's all victimized drama. Like, she doesn't do anything. I don't know what Ann did to her family. Brandy didn't do anything to her family. I didn't do anything to her family either. Like, that's a bit much. Like, but whatever. And then Ryan apparently has seen himself. I can't prove or disprove any of that, so I won't mention it. And she loaded these letters from Facebook. Still blaming her. But now she says she didn't, but just blaming Anne still. And it's Anne saying, no, I didn't do that. If Anne had her videos when she was younger, I would have them right now. Because they would be in this video. But clearly I don't. So if I don't, she don't. This is a little drama, but this goes into her lies of like just blaming people randomly for her, for her victimization. Excuse me. So of course, instead of just going to her and telling her about that, no, she had to make a big dramatic production on food, which is accurate. Now all of a sudden she's gonna let it go because you can't prove it. And then this is the doll obsession about those Monster High dolls again, which whatever. And this continued on and on. Victim, haven't eaten for days. Whatever. No, you thought you were fat. Remember that? I'm sick of all the bullying. I'm being bullied. So with that nerd picture to give you the image of a child being bullied. I'm being bullied. Okay. We believe you. And then it gets worse. So now she's tried to blame Brandy. She's tried to blame Anne. We don't really care about all the requested ads you get. You're a female on the internet. That's you're gonna get messages and requests, and that's just how it is. So you're not special because you get all these Facebook messages and internet requests. Like you're a girl online. That's what happens. Welcome to the internet. And then she goes down here to say, and I was told that it was you, but now I don't know if it was you. But you had proof. What is her name? Bear? Blaming Erin? So now you're blaming the third person for the same thing you said you have proof of. Tell me how much full of shit you are. Like, can you not talk? Can you stop talking? Right now. Just stop talking. Because now you've just made a complete fool of yourself. Of course, she doesn't do this on food because, people have a tendency to see that. And here we go again. About the random anonymous Funicorn she got, which, I don't know about you, but if I sent one of like the 10 or so Funicorns on the site to somebody, I'd kind of want my name on it. But that's another story for another day. She's such a, what's that word I'm looking for? I don't know. She chose to use the credits for suicide awareness. Okay, well, if she did that, that's nice. A ransom for just some guy trying to... Why ransom? What? Who's holding you ransom? I should hold you ransom. God. She has deleted ponies before, that is true. She did get permission, that is true. She did wear wigs. That's half accurate. And then it's going on about her victim, about her ethnicity and all that, like whatever. We're tired of this. Yeah, and all this again. She got an infection because her breast implant messed up or something. Now she has a disease too. I don't know, I can't keep up. So here we go again with this conversation again. If people are targeting you, then just lock things down, but you can't do that. Because her thirst for attention is so real. So now this is Anne telling her that it's not her. Brandy talks to Erin. So now you've managed to blame 3 different people for the thing you supposedly had happen to you and have proof of, but now you don't know who did it. So you're just going to carpet bomb blame everyone and lie about it to play victim. We got you. Just saying. And here we go again. Look at this. Look at this meltdown. Why is it not okay for me to express my feelings? What? You expressed them plenty. You snap back at people 3 times in 6 years. I think there were 3 times in one screenshot we had posted before, and that was from like the past year. So you lie, Krissy. You just keep lying. Like, don't think we don't have this stuff and can make a story out of you. Like, you need to stop. You need to stop. It's like, it's almost mental illness at this point. Like her disillusionment in reality. I mean, it has all the signs and symptoms of it. But it's victim. It's classic victim again. You know, what happened to my light when Plum when Plum not allowed to shine? I can't handle this shit. Then fucking leave. Leave. And who says they do? Because they're probably lying to. So it's another victim treating like an ex-con for asking for forgiveness. An ex-con. All I did was cuss out a few people talk shit about me 2 times in 2017. No, we have like 2 times, 2 out of 3 in one screenshot again. A few times back here and there, but no. No, all those screenshots that I have of the building are very recent. Like, unfortunately, you know, time has taken the rest of it away. But won't be doing that anymore. That's for sure. This is the smartest thing Amanda said in a long time. Tell her to stop. But that's another issue for another day. And then when this deep really cuts me, reach out and understand. Like, this is a breakdown. This is a breakdown. I was given this mind with racing thoughts and a voice I'll never know. Are you telling us that you hear voices in your head? Because that's what that kind of looks like. And once again, this is not me making this stuff up. This is me reading her own words. Honestly, I think this woman needs help. Serious an intervention of some variety. I think that's probably a good idea for her. She needs some kind of intervention. Here's more of these statuses, of course, you know. So, she says she always has a kid. Y'all can figure that out yourself. It's not really, we don't care about your PTA. Her daughter does seem apparently smart. And like I said previously, honestly, I hope to God this child is smart and educated and becomes something special to overcome all of this. Like, that's all we can hope for. She's got a lot of obstacles in her life, her child, but I think that she'll see what goes on around her and want to be better. And that's what, once again, we can hope for that. Now, she finally admits that they weren't together. She still never used the word divorce. So, there's that. So theoretically, if they weren't physically together, that's what she should have left there. There should be a physically word in there. So she'd been married since the beginning, and she admitted right there that she's married to him. So, you know, she just lied to everybody else in the meantime. And all this nonsense. Some people would rather destroy someone than admit they were wrong. That's you. That's what you do. Yeah. So your apologies don't matter after you've tried to destroy people. And once again, more nonsensical stuff about her bloodlines and her vegetarian now. And every single rumor put to rest. Not really. You know, learn not to go with some patience. So with some. Why does she type like this? Like this. She needs an app for spelling. I mean, this is not me makeup. I mean, I'm pointing it out. You know, I don't want to be accused of being a bully. And then all this stuff, I don't. Mountains of Puerto Rico. Listen, I can't. So, here we go again. The victimization continues. No issues with anyone in here. 198 friends. I don't like to deal with past issues. No shit. Because that's where your contradictions and lies catch up with you. So, of course, you know, once again, just wipe it all away. Delete that page, delete that profile, delete that blog. And it'll go away then. I don't want to deal with that. Never mind all the horror you've done. Okay, I got you. And then here we go again with this. She can't afford to have any enemies. So basically, you're just going to delete it, say you're sorry, and hope it goes away. And that's why we're here, because it's not going away. Yeah. So this was before the summer, and she left. Honestly, those are probably the best 3 months that I can remember having on here. And here we go again. Here we go again. Make it look like it's all on you because it is. You lied about your own family. You lied about herself. How am I making that up? Please explain that to me. Yes, she does. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Growing as a couple. This is a swinger time. You know, swinging right across the pond to the UK apparently. And the gifts. Just because you don't believe someone doesn't mean they're making it up. Just because you heard a rumor doesn't mean it's true. What? Okay, no, we have proof of it. So this is not rumor. This is me just interpreting what you've done and said. Yeah, I've covered it too. So yeah. All my food hubbies. I wonder if she has a food hubby. What's a Krissy? What's a food hubby? I want to know what that is. I want to know what a food hubby is. A food hubby. Nothing more to say. Nothing more to say again. Yeah, well, no. Of course you don't. Not publicly. Privately, you just talk shit, message people left and right, stalk my Instagram, message Fubar admin telling them, oh, he's terrorizing me. Get statuses deleted. But you're done, though. You're done. If you were really done, you would just ignore it. I've done that before. I've had people stalk me nonstop. I just wait for them to fuck up, and then they get taken out. And then finally, this is a status toward me. I'm proud. I'm proud of getting a status from Krissy. It says, she's a star. She's the everyday topic of fake news. She's calling me fake news. Listen. I know what fake news is, and I've just described it for a long time in these previous screenshots. So, no, sweetheart, no. I am not fake news. Your ego don't need no feeding. That's for damn sure. And, yeah, no. Your lies are very counteractive, too, so I guess we agree on something, right? Calling me fake news. Calling me fake news. And this is a screenshot she had before she left for the summer. It was a very exciting time for me to see her not here. So, you know the favorite blade now. It's meant to send a message to you. It sends a message to you in a tooltip. So she's stepping back, and that's great. She don't have any more to give. That was great. You do love each and every one. Like she like in her status, she talks like she's talking to an audience. Like that's a clear sign of a narcissist, where there's no personal interaction. She just thinks that everybody's onto her, and like attached to what she says. So she speaks to them like they're a collective, and that's what this is. Like, yeah. So I kind of wish she would have stayed gone. I was holding out hope for that, but apparently my hopes were dashed when she decided to come back to stop me and call me fake news, and that's why we're here right now.